Hi Taurus, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Okay, so we will be doing a reading for you for, that's interesting. There was some tension and there's still some tension. Interesting. And more tension. Okay, so Taurus, it almost feels like you're trying to navigate something that may not be as easy to get through. But I believe through the reading we'll probably get more insight and advice regarding that. But this will be a reading for you for November the 20th to December the 10th of 2023. Taurus, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. You can also donate to the channel, and also I have a website which is mytypeoftherapy.com. The information for that and everything is in the description box below. Okay, so Taurus, I'm trying to get everything on screen. So yeah, let's get into your reading and see what's happening. I'll put the deck right there. Okay, everything is reasonably on screen. Okay, so Taurus, let's see what's happening with you. Okay, the Queen of Cups. There is some type of relational disturbance is what I'm feeling with some of you, and it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. It could be in a family sense. It could be your relationship with your job, or your relationship with yourself, or relationship with a group of sorts. There seems to be a longing or a hope for a better direction or a cooperative understanding. You're hoping for the best in this situation. It's really tugging on your heart is what I'm feeling. Almost like some of you may be in a make or break situation. So it's not something to be taken lightly. What I'm feeling, Taurus, is that you have a stance which you're not budging from, and it's not necessarily that you can't budge from it. It's not necessarily that you want to per se keep your stance. Is that you believe you have to keep your stance. It's almost like you believe keeping your stance is for the betterment of everyone involved and the outcome, the long-term goals as it stands. It's almost like, in some of your cases, it's almost like tough love, where like a parent may not want to say no to a child, but they know that saying no in this circumstance will pay off for their betterment in the long run. So you can fit this in however it vibes with you, but it's in a place where it's like heartache in a certain respects. You don't want to say no, but you have to say no. You need to take this stance. And I sense for some of you, taking this stance is also for yourself, whereby you're not, so this is also for some of you, where you're not allowing yourself to be a doormat or a pushover, or asserting your strength, your authority in the way that you believe is respectful for you, and also uplifts and gives a firm foundation in the grouping or the company or the project that you're involved with. And it's not that, again, it comes to that type of energy where it's not that you don't want to extend yourself further. It's just that you also know that you need to draw a line in the sand to not be taken advantage of in any respects. You have to, you're like, some of you are loving yourself enough to put the line, like draw the line in the sand, like, to protect yourself in certain ways. I'm sensing for some of you, definitely, it's like you have this pull to want to make sure things succeed in certain respects, but you also believe you should not overexert yourself in the situation. Further clarification for the Queen of Cups, the World. You are hoping, like I said, you're hoping for a cooperative resolution, a resolve, You want to move forward. Like I said, some of you, this is almost like a make or break type situation. You really want things to move forward, but you are taking your stance on the situation. Okay, the world is coming through and saying that yes, you have definitely done your part. You're ready to move forward. Right now, it's in some other people's hands, whereby are they ready to move forward? Will they respect your resolve in this situation? And I'm sensing also, Taurus, that even if it does not go in the ideal fashion, it's not going to stop you from moving forward. Okay? The world is coming out here and saying, yes, you've passed this particular test. You've passed this resolution within yourself and as it pertains to your environment. Okay? So the power that you've cultivated in yourself, the graduate type energy that you have earned, no one's going to be able to take that away. Whatever circumstances is, you have come to a place in yourself, in your actions, in your mind, in your heart, whereby you have resolved yourself to this new person you have become. And you are going to nurture it, you're going to mature it, and continue moving forward in this new ideal way of yourself. And you're just hoping that everything is resolved so they can go along with you. If not, you are not going to be hindered by other people's want to wallow in or stay in where they are. You're going to move forward, okay? Whatever the situation is, you yourself will either separate yourself from the situation and move forward anyway, or there will be a resolution to the situation and everybody can move forward. For the clarification. Yeah, I mean, what did I say? We cannot make this up, Taurus, for real. The Ace of Wands. This is literally one of the epitome cards. Again, just very similar with the world. This is moving forward with action, moving forward with authority, moving forward with opportunity, not allowing yourself to be held back by other people. And again, I only gave you all certain scenarios. You can think of many other scenarios regarding the situation. You know, it could be a business partnership. You know, it could be a relational aspect of someone wanting to move further in a relationship, and if someone isn't ready to move forward in a relationship in such a way, it's like, you know what, I've wasted enough time, I'm moving forward, and I'm just going to seek other options. You know, it could be with your children regarding a situation, whatever the case may be, but the same vibe applies. So, okay, the Ace of Wands is definitely saying, listen, you're not going to be stopped. Okay, the doors of opportunity are wide open for you. Okay, the development is wide open for you. The ability for growth and success is wide open for you. You in yourself in this situation have graduated. Doesn't matter what everyone else. You in yourself have grown and accomplished and are ready to go into the next levels of your success in your development. Okay? So that is wonderful confirmation of the energies that I was feeling there. Let's continue on, Taurus. What else is happening for you? Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Pentacles. Again, with that succession type energy, that developing type energy. The Knight of Pentacles is saying, listen, you're ready to pull the trigger. You're ready to go. And you will start. You will progress. You will move forward. You will not be stopped. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is saying this is someone who is determined. They are slowly and assuredly progressing. Their finances are slow and steadily gaining wealth and momentum. Their security is slowly gaining like that stability in your life. Your reputation, your resolve, and who you are is being affirmed and respected. And your name, your clout, your notoriety is gaining traction. Okay? You are not stopping. You are not slowing down. You are gaining as time goes on in your fortitude. Okay? Holistically, you are moving in the right direction, Taurus. That's what's coming through. And you will continually rise in every measure in this process. You will be able to deal with circumstances or events that may try to put you off kilter. You will be able to deal with them assuredly and in a way whereby it's not going to trouble your stability. is what's coming through the Knight of Pentacles. So just know that you are gaining that holistic success, slow and steady at a reasonable, rational pace towards the type of lifestyle that you want, the type of work ethic that you want, and the type of sensing external lifestyle that you want. Further clarification for the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. The Nine of Wands. Continue on this track. This is telling me don't stop, continue your process. Okay? You're getting to another another Wands energy to get to the Ten of Wands again eventually, but you've already started again, or you're about to start in this new process or this continued process to the next levels. Okay, you've already entered a new cycle, and because of how you enter the new cycle, you already have a lot that is required for this new cycle, and you're just going to be gaining another, like focusing perhaps on one project or one next change in your life, or next value in your life, whatever the case may be. And because of your experience, what you've went through thus far, it's giving you a leg up. It's giving you that jump start in this new cycle, as it were. And you're more prepared than you actually realize. Just continue your steady pace is what's coming through with the Nine of Wands. The same with the Knight of Pentacles. Continue that steady pace because it's going to continue your climb. Further clarification. The Hangman. Towards what's coming through with the Hangman, honestly, is a simple thing to say. In this this new cycle that you're about to embark on, or you've already started, it will require you to think a little bit differently than you used to. Your mindset is still developing in a higher level as you're climbing, and you must allow leeway with your thought process to assist you, to guide you, to think outside the box. Okay, it's going to require a bit of a different action than something that you're probably used to. Okay, so that's what's coming through, and the universe is telling me take another card. Yeah, Judgment. Telling me with the Hangman, this new thought process, major arcanas, this new thought process will be divinely inspired. You're just going to be going about your day, and you're going to get inklings. You know, some people say signs. You're going to get those. The universe is asking you to not to be too stringent on the way you view things, because these signs, these answers are going to be right in front of your face. Allow your mind to be placid enough, molded enough, flexible enough to take in what it's trying to tell you, because it's going to give you the answers that you need for the next steps that you're currently embarking on. Okay? So I hope that makes sense to you, Taurus. Let's continue on. Let's see what else is happening with you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. To alleviate certain anxieties and everything, what's coming through here, what I'm sensing is some of you actually will not go with the original aspects of team or people who may have been involved, but they're going to come back to you whilst they see your climb, and they're going to catch some sense and realize, you know what, you were right, Taurus, and we should have listened. But it's too late. Okay, what's coming through with the Eight of Swords. So do not be gutted or coerced or guilt tripped into certain people who want you back. Or hold on for a moment, Taurus. I'm going to have to pause the video for a second. Okay, Taurus, sorry about that. I don't live alone. Okay, so like I was saying, the Eight of Swords, yeah, so you have made certain progress, and certain people may come back and say, like, try to put a guilt trip on you, or like try to really appeal to your generous nature for assistance, or ask you to come back on the team, or something to that effect. And in some of you, it's going to be like the tough love situation that I spoke of before with some of your kids. Some of you who have kids, they're going to realize, for lack of better words, I'm trying to be a bit general because this is a general message. They're going to, like, life itself is teaching them some lessons. Okay? It's not like, I don't sense too much of a detrimental lessons, but it's like they're now going to realize what life sometimes takes in order to progress and do and progress, and what you've been speaking about for a while, or trying to teach them for a while, and you're allowing their own vices or devices to bring in reality of the situation to them, and they're going to try to come to you with the nature of, your parents will try to get you out of the situation. But what's coming through here, you can't allow these particular concerns to hold you back. Again, you cannot allow them to arrest you with these other people's responsibilities, your children in certain respects, or that job or project that realize too late what a good asset you were to the team. Don't allow these people. That's what these swords represent. Don't allow them to drag you back, going backwards when you are going forwards. Okay, just take off those chains of where they try to put on you those guilts and stuff, like those blindfolds, and just walk away. Is what's coming through. You need to continue on your progression and allow them, whoever, your children, to deal with their own situations within reason, and or allow that past employment or past team, like they're just gonna have to figure it out without you. Allow whoever needs to be with you to catch up to your level, to go through certain things that they need to go through. It's not to say that certain people won't be. This can even apply to certain close friends. It could even apply to relationships. They have to do certain things if they want to get on your level or go in the direction that you're also going. You know what I mean? On the pathway. It doesn't necessarily mean that their path is going to be exactly the same as yours, but the pathway is wide enough, where everybody can journey together should they make certain decisions in their life. But you yourself, Taurus, are not going to allow yourself to be held back, or you shouldn't. Further clarification with the Eight of Swords. What did I say? You are busy on your work. Okay? Eight of Pentacles. You are focused. You see this guy, he is focused on his craft. He's focused on his success. He's focused on the pentacles. And look here, these pentacles up here that we're gathering dust and everything, the potentials, the abilities, the assets, what has been waiting. You're saying no longer are you going to allow this to be waiting and gathering dust and cobwebs and stuff like that. You need to move forward with your life. You need to move forward with the development that you're going after. And you've already made that decision in yourself. You're adamant about this. You're adamant about moving forward, either forward in finding that relationship, developing that business, rising in a corporation, developing your lifestyle, self-worth, whatever the situation is. You are focused. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, again with the Swords energy, the Nine of Swords, again with that level of anxiety. It's going to also come at night, okay? Especially some of you regarding children. They may be calling you or something like that, or there may be certain things at the table. And some of these is a lot of your own personal affairs that you're also going to bring up after this energy. You're going to be going at night like, am I making the right decision? Is this what I really should be doing? You're going to imagine the worst scenario, okay? A lot of those, they're just fantasies. It's not going to happen is what's coming through, okay? There may be one or two particular important things that perhaps need your thought process on, but the majority of the worst case scenario, try not to let that bog you down, because it's not going to happen. That's just anxieties. Just breathe, focus on why you're doing this, the direction, the long-term goals, and it'll assist you in this process, okay? Sometimes when you're entering a new cycle and new development, stuff like that, sometimes you're hit with certain presses to strengthen you towards the path. And this is one of those things is what's coming through. Okay, Taurus? So I hope that's a bit of a encouragement of strength of will for you right there, and giving you some insight of the possible future things you may have to traverse initially in this new pathway, in this elevated pathway, in this progression in your life. What else does Taurus needs to know? Yeah, the 10 of Wands. We saw this coming. Because remember right over here, where was it? Oh yeah, it was right here. You got the 9 of Wands right here, and you already came with certain resolves. Okay, and you are just about to get to the next aspect of this new journey to really start a process, like a continuance, like a, how would I put this, when something is just streamlined, it's pace worthy because you're pacing yourself with the Knight of Pentacles over here. Okay, once you get past this anxieties and stuff like that and really get focused, okay, again with your Eight of Pentacles here, realizing that, okay, they have to solve their own problems, they have to learn to solve their own problems. You cannot always solve certain people's problems, and certain people, if they can't appreciate what they had, you're not going to put yourself backwards for someone else right now. It's just not going to happen. Okay, and after you get past those resolves, then you get to the Ten of Wands. This is finally laying down those burdens, okay, on this new path as well. You're going to do it sooner than later too. This is finally understanding the routine, the momentum, the drive, what is needed, what it takes, and being confident in your stride. And it's going to come to a place whereby, this is easy. Okay, it's going to come by whereby you're going to be laying down these burdens, you're going to be laying down certain hard structures, and you're going to realize there are much better ways to succeed and do this, and I know how to do this. I've done this before, I felt this before, and I'm not allowing myself to be blinded by any particular thing that may cause me to slow my stride or slow my momentum. Life is going to continue to get better and less strenuous, less stressful for you, okay, with the Ten of Wands. You're about to lay down certain dynamics which never needed to be overthought or overstressed to begin with. Further clarification for the Ten of Wands, what did I say? The Six of Cups, literally the relaxation vibes, the kid whimsy vibes. Like, you know what? Life, it can be sweet. Life is fun. Life is rainbows, sunshines, and bringing back the childlike wonder. Like, it doesn't have to be this stressful. I don't need it to be stressful. I can just get through, and it could be joy. I can enjoy the process of these responsibilities that I want to do. Finally focusing on me, bringing back what I always wanted to do, developing what I always wanted to be. Okay. So that's what's happening here with the Ten of Wands. You're laying down those frustrations and really cultivating the mature aspect of how to circumnavigate or even resolve or navigate, in general respects, the practicalities of life, and your resolve in who you are and your personal development and whatever that may be. And it's really going to bring a joy into the process of things, how you go about things, the reason why you go about things, and it's going to elevate the actions that you take moving forward. Further clarification. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. It's like, listen, again, some people are going to be at your door and say, you know what? You're going to be telling them, it's like, I have seen through this door, I have made certain changes, and it's looking good. And I think I'm on the right track. You're going to be convincing in yourself even more so now. And you're going to let others know, this is the new stance I'm taking. I tripped up through it a little bit and whatever, but it's like, you know what? This is the right path for me. I am fully owning it, and I'm moving forward in it. And you're just letting everybody know, okay? And this is just the new you, okay? And you're about to step through that door in this brand new, what the whole point of this right here, in this area right here, was saying that you have earned this, you have succeeded to get into this new cycle, and it's supposed to be sweeter, more engaging, and continually progressing. And that is what you're telling them. It's like, you know what? It was a struggle even to accept this new change, to admit this new change that was needed in myself, to make those hard decisions, those hard stances, to say no, but you're realizing it's for your best. It's for the greater good of not only yourself, but all those who may still be involved in the long, grand scheme of things. And you're letting them know, listen, this is just how it's going to be moving forward. And yeah, that's it. That's it. It's not really a long talk on that one. You have the evidence to show this. And you're going to be strong and decisive in your judgment, and it's going to lead you to further prosperity. Let's see what else you have to know. Taurus, look at this. The Four of Cups. Yeah, moving forward, it's like, you know what? I don't need to stress. I don't need to look back on these past cups that never necessarily filled me with as much joy in life as one. You've come towards an epiphany, and you're realizing you're going to do your part, and the universe is definitely going to do its part. It's shown you it will do its part, especially if you allow it, especially if you accept the good things in your life and not diminish your talents, diminish your abilities, slow yourself down, chain yourself for others because you have not been focusing on your well-being, your happiness, your development, and your purpose. Okay, and you realizing the universe has always been wanting to satisfy you. Okay, there's great things ahead of you. There's great things that was always meant for you, and finally the universe is bringing it towards you because you are accepting it. You've opened the door. You've gone through that door. You've allowed it. Okay, and this is just for you. It wasn't for anyone else. This particular journey part is for you in your development. Further clarification for the Four of Cups. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Pentacles. This is where you used to give too much of yourself. Okay? It was a lack mentality, stressful mentality, poor man's mentality. And just like, no more of that stress with the Four of Cups. No more of that stress. You want to be fulfilled. You believe in yourself, and you believe the universe is bringing in this transformation, this continued transformation to make life sweeter, more enjoyable, to make you happy about life. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Seven of Cups. Like I said, there were so many things, so many passions. Okay, remember with the right here, the Eight of Pentacles, you had so many goals that were just placed on the back burner. It's like, no more. No more. Since you've opened yourself up, now these opportunities, these nuances of varying things that you've always wanted to get into, now the door is open further for you because you're stepping through that door. You made that decision. No more of this poor mentality holding yourself back. You believe the universe is going to fulfill you and has already shown you the evidence of this, and you're going to go with that flow, and you're going to see all the options that have always been available to you. Now you can pick, choose, and refuse. Okay? Pick, choose, and refuse. Whatever you want to work on, whatever you want to dive into, it's going to be available for you to cultivate, to mature, and to succeed in. What else, Taurus? Look at that. The Queen of Wands. This is someone who is walking in their power. You are walking in your strength. You are looking good. After this, this is a process. Okay, Taurus? You are looking good. Your wardrobe has been elevated, I think, for a lot of you. Okay? Your health is improved. Some of you have gone back to the gym. I'm seeing that, actually. Okay? Your attitude is one that is not going to be moved, not going to be shaken. You're going to be very nurturing still, actually. There's a lot of nurture energy in you. There's a lot of you can approach, you know? But it's like you're going to, if certain things try to go across your boundaries, you're going to be like, oh, no, I don't do that. And you're going to be very nonchalant in a certain way because you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to explain. You don't have to defend yourself. You're walking in your truth. You're walking in your passion. You're walking in your authority. And I'm sensing at this stage, a lot of you are also going to be attracting love interest as well because of the power, the confidence that you exude. Further clarification. Yeah. What did I say? What did I say? The Three of Swords. I sense for some of you, even your ex may see this change and may want to come back, and you say, no, that's okay. You're done with that. Okay? And you are not going to allow this type of heartache. You're not going to ignore the red flags anymore. You are too confident and assured in this new stance that you have. Okay? This beautiful like butterfly evolution that's happening, and you are going to just take it for everything that it is. Okay? You are feeling royal. You are feeling proud. You are, you are just owning it. That's what you are. Everything, like your life is finally in a place where it's like you're proud of it. You're proud of your mindset. You're proud of your stance. You're proud of your looks. You're proud of the direction that you're going after. And you will not allow yourself to be hurt in certain circumstances, abused, used, manipulated. You're not allowing it no more. Further clarification. Look at that. The Four of Swords. And you're going to take your rest. I'm saying this is a simple understanding. You're going to take your rest when you decide to take your rest. You're not going to be needing to apply for a rest. You're not going to be needing to struggle for a rest. You're not going to be needing to beg for a rest. You're going to take your rest. You're going to take those vacations. You're like, I don't feel like working today, and I'm just going to rest. Okay, and sometimes when I see the four of, and also I'm sensing this is going towards what I said with the three of swords. You're done with that. I mean, with the three of swords here, with the four of swords, as it relates to the three of swords, is what I'm sensing. It's like, you know what? It does not even bother you. That X or whatever situation, it does not even bother you. Are done with it. Okay? Before you had to try to maneuver in certain respects, even before this, you had to try to maneuver certain rest periods. But now you, after getting all this together, your confidence, making those stands, all the kind of stuff, and coming into your power, really, it's like, I am in charge of my life and I will rest when I feel like resting. And that's it. I don't need to say anymore. That's literally what you're saying to yourself and the world. Okay? What a lot of cards have to say for you, Taurus. Yeah. Five of Cups. Again, this is that embolded energy, and you're realizing how strong you are over here. Okay? And you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna be so grateful again. I mean, if you look at this is the Five of Cups. It has a similar vibe of the Four of Cups here. When you're starting to realize that you don't need these cups. These cups were always holding you. You needed this cup, the universe, to really bring in the truth of your life that you've always wanted to get to. And you're realizing with these spilled cups down here with the Five of Cups, that's the best thing that could have happened to you. To get past what never worked for you in the first place. You finally turned around and saw those other two golden cups that were always meant for you. Those golden opportunities, they were meant for you. And you're going to be very grateful in the direction. And the direction, I'm sensing the direction, because it's a long-term goal process you have for yourself in this. You're going to be very grateful for how you have found the strength. The universe has assisted you in finding your strength to proceed forward, unencumbered by things that should not, I'll say it like that should not have taken the place of you living your life. Your life, Taurus. Okay? No one else is living your life. You are in your own skin. Your life. Further clarification. Look at that. The Two of Swords. So, moving forward, and what you've come from, it's like you had to allow your intuition to also help guide you from the certain struggles of practical decisions, and really engage your inner mind, your inner heart, on what would be the best course of action and how to go about that. And you're just very grateful for those lessons that allowed you to increase your intuition, to see beyond what people would have thrown in your face in certain respects and tried to blind you. But you had blind you with the anxieties, with their concerns and certain things that honestly weren't even yours. Okay? And it has helped you to look beyond what was in front of you, set in front of you, and look beyond that into your long-term goals. Look beyond into your inner heart, what was right for you, what you wanted, what would be the best course of cooperative energies, and the way you picture certain things that was always, in certain cases, taken away from you. Like the options were taken away from you, or they would be manipulated. But you came through this whereby you start to see the unencumbered, the pure essence of your heart's desire beyond what other people may try to put in front of you to blind you, as it were, to see what you truly want. And it's because of those lessons that you are so grateful for this. You are, with the Queen of Wands over here, you are, when you have a sense of knowing yourself, that's where you're at. You finally, ultimately know this self that you are right now. Because we're always changing, but you are fully comforted in that you know who you are right now, or you're about to in this process. Further clarification? Yeah, what I say? The Three of Cups. This is the celebratory energy, again, with the whole grateful gratitude vibe, the lessons that you had to really focus into, looking into your inner self, okay? The Three of Cups. You are in a celebratory energy of your life. I sense for some of you, you may even have 3 individuals in your life who's going to celebrate with you. Finally, you know yourself. I'm sensing for some of you, you've had some people who've always been saying, you know what, you can't let these people, manipulate you, use you, abuse you. And that could go with relationships, that can go with your children, that could go with the business you're in, the projects you're in, whatever. You finally come to that place where you're out and you are going out to celebrate, not just with you, but it could be with 3 other close individuals who have been saying this to you as well. This is a new life. Okay, a brand new uplifting, like every day feels like you're being nourished because you know you're on your path and it's not mixed up and laced with someone else's agenda. You know what I mean? This is you finally living for you. Okay, in the fairness, in the bliss, you deserve this, Taurus. Okay, so I really do hope that this reading has helped engage you in so many levels and given you the strength, the confidence to continue forward with the progression in who you are in this whole circumstance. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a brilliant direction and opening of oneself and the maturing of one aspects of desires and laying a new foundation into every stride that you take moving forward. I think this is beautiful. I wish you all the best, Taurus. Bye.